time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka-Cola to get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center. Parking fees will apply. Price is subject to change due to end of season. Nuka World, Nuka Express, and the Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
What if there was a place with all the zip of Nuka-Cola? Quench your thirst for adventure and Nuka World.
Hiya, kids. Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. Come down and see me and Cappy one last time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka-Cola to get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center. Parking fees will apply. Price is subject to change due to end of season. Nuka World, Nuka Express, and the Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
What if there was a place with all the zip of Nuka-Cola? Quench your thirst for adventure and Nuka World.
Hiya, kids. Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. Come down and see me and Cappy one last time before buckling.
No one investigates that signal until this place is secure.
What's that?
Serious fuck, you know that?
Analyzing hostile. Calculating kill probability.
you're dead. You hear me? Come on, you're just wasting my time. Ugh, lucky hit.
Lights up to you.
Damn it!
I'd kill you for free.
Going up. Level
You're
3.
dead. Gun her down. Get some.
We won't be bothering anybody now.
Jesus, shit. They're gonna die.
What happened to you?
Goddamn raiders. I should have known. Raiders. That's what... Those bastards have my family. You gotta help me. Please.
Tell me what happened.
They fooled us. Big time. My family and I ran into some traders a while back. Told us they knew a safe settlement at Nuka World. But when we got there, found out they were raiders the whole time. Just stringing us along. I managed to escape, but my wife and son are still back there. I wanted to get some help and go back for them, but didn't count on taking a bullet.
Let me help you first. I have a stim pack.
No. I'll be fine. Save it for my wife and kid. For Lisa and Cody.
No, really. I have enough. Take it.
Damn it. Look, you got me. I ain't injured, okay? Just can't do this anymore. The raiders back at Nuka World put me up to this. They lure people in and kill them for fun, and I'm done doing their dirty work. Let them find me and do what they want.
Let me help. I'll go face him. You don't have to die.
Are you? You're serious? Just be warned. This ain't no walk in the park. Here, take this. It's the password to the monorail control terminal. The fastest way to get to Nuka World is to take the Nuka Express. But I shut it down to help sell my story. Makes it more believable if I say I'm trying to keep the raiders at bay. Find the control terminal in the office to power it back up. And once you're on your way, be careful.
stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejados. Hello, and on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz-Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz-Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz-Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA.
Well, look who learned the truth and still showed up. I guess Harvey played his cards right after all. I only got a minute, so you better listen, and listen good. The name's Gage, Porter Gage, and our mutual friend Harvey only told you half the truth. You're still heading straight into a death trap. But if you somehow make it through alive, I have an interesting offer for you. In the meantime, have fun and put on a good show. I'll be watching.
Attention all my favorite undesirables out there. In case you haven't noticed, looks like we got ourselves some fresh meat to run the gauntlet. And he's off! Let's hope our latest prey can draw a little inspiration from our previous victims.
You have any stems? Dog meat's hurt.
What the hell? I see Pat Robin move faster than this, Vic.
You're in for it now.
Ooh, our new Vic sure knows how to dodge some bullets. Good thing that's not all we got in store for him.
No way I could pick this.
Jesus, who's torturing who? Pick up the pace, Vic.
strong.
The Vic's still alive, but don't let that get you down. The Gauntlet's still got plenty in store for this one. It's decision time. All doors lead to death. Some just a little slower than others. Hope someone brought their rat away, because our little Vic is about to get roasted like a squirrel on a stick.
Nice. That's it.
Someone thinks he's a real tough guy, eh? But the Gauntlet ain't through with him yet.
Something out. Hey, hey, dog meat turkey.
Oh, what? Call me crazy, but I think our Vic's got something against fun.
Now you got problems. Coast looks clear.
Got it.
Outsmarted by a monkey. Not our victim's best moment, but unfortunately not his last. Hell yeah! Looks like our Vic's got some unexpected playmates.
Well, that's one way to get the Cleveland pumping. You playing hide and seek?
This Vic takes any longer, we're all gonna die of boredom. Time for things to get dangerous. See if he survives what's next.
Sweet.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore. But they sure bring in the business. I thought I saw something.
Jesus, who's torturing who? Pick up the pace, Vic!
Bothering anybody now.
Got it.
Outsmarted by a monkey. Not our victim's best moment, but unfortunately not his last.
Something out there. Got me good.
Time for things to get dangerous. See if he survives what's next.
Yes.
Hell yeah! Looks like our Vic's got some unexpected playmates.
Nice.
What the hell? Goddamn, Derek! That door's supposed to be boarded up.
Then...
I don't... Those valves were a waste. Look who's still choking down gas.
Hey, I thought I saw something.
Sweet.
They're here somewhere.
What the hell? I've seen Pat Brahman move faster than this, man. That's right, Vic. Breathe that fresh... fresh air in while you can.
Here you go!
God damn, look who's in the home stretch. Time for a little audience participation.
I hope you were smarter than this.
Fighting back, baby. Everything's spinning!
What the?
Been waiting for this!
Well, I'll be damned. You know what that sound means? Get your ass down to Cola Cars. The main event's about to begin.
You got me wired up yet, Gage?
Yeah, boss.
Finally. Now go shut off that damn alarm. All right, I'm on it.
Now where? There's my next victim now. Don't look like much. Here's a quick rundown how this works. You go stock up, make yourself presentable. Then we're gonna give these folks a show. A show where I decorate these walls here with your lovely brains. Thanks to this suit, I'm the only one that wins this fight. Period. You think that power armor will do you any good? Think again. All right, Gage. Let him through. Something tells me I'm really gonna enjoy this.
It's almost time. After a run like that, this ought to be the best slaughter yet. Remember, longest survival time against cold.
All right, listen the hell up. If you want to make it out of this alive, I've only got a minute. Find the intercom on the wall. I'll make it quick. You got a death wish or something? We gonna do this or not?
Nice.
Hey, I know you're still in there.
That is going to stain.
Time's wasted here.
Who is this?
I'm the guy that's gonna get you out of this alive. So listen up.
All right, I'm listening.
My kind of guy. Look, you made it this far. You obviously got skill. But this fight coming up is rigged. You get me? Over Boss Coulter. His power armor's set up to draw energy from the electric grid in the arena. Damn thing's invincible. You name it, someone's tried it. Miniguns, grenades, not a scratch. You get what I'm saying?
So how do I beat him?
You want to win? I stashed a weapon in the lockers. Get it.
Was it a little red gun called the Thirst Zapper?
You got it.
I already grabbed that. I'm armed and ready to go.
Gotta admit, I didn't think you'd be so excited to find out a squirt gun is the key to saving your life. Yeah, I know what it looks like. You're just going to have to trust me.
Well, I've always wanted one of these. Would have made a great toy for Sean.
Oh, great. You're a lucky day. Congratulations. Now we can get on with it. Once the water hits Coulter's electrically charged power armor, the circuits are gonna short out. It'll kill his defenses, but you only have so much time to do some damage before they recharge. You take him out, I promise you, it'll be worth every minute spent in this gauntlet.
Consider it done.
That's what I like to hear. All right, it's time. I'll open the door. See you on the other side.
now! Dumb move.
Out! Gage, what the hell just happened?
The last 2 lifetimes. Still finding random remains of my gear from that night.
We've got ourselves a new overlord.
This guy? Are you sure, Gage?
You better know what the hell you're doing.
Hey,
You'll
Hey,
get respect
how we doing on the
when
hunt
he
for Eddie's
earns
tapes?
respect.
Hey, man.
Still searching for them.
Just let me know when you manage to get your hands on them.
All right. Now get the hell out of here. I'll show the boss around.
What did I tell you? Worked like a charm.
Thanks to you. Not a bad plan.
And what do you know? It worked. I get that you have no idea what's going on and everything is coming at you real fast. But you need to listen. Taking out Coulter wasn't just a last-minute decision. It was something a few of us here have been working on for a while. Now that he's actually gone, we've got ourselves a vacancy in the overboss department. And guess what? You just got the job. All I'm asking is that you trust me on this and give it a shot. I swear, it'll be worth it.
Let's just say you've got my attention.
Good. Then listen up, because I've got a lot to say. There are 3 raider gangs that run the show at Nuka World. The Disciples, the Operators, and the Pack. And yeah, if the names didn't give it away, these ain't your typical raiders. These morons don't exactly play nice with each other. Thanks to Coulter, this place is a powder keg just waiting to blow sky high. One wrong move, and we're going to have a bloodbath on our hands. I think you have what it takes to turn things around and keep these gangs from tearing each other apart. Boss, you listening? Any time now, boss.
Sounds like fun. Count me in.
That's the spirit. Now, I'm sure you got a lot of questions, but this ain't the place. Meet me at the Overbosses. Your new quarters. The restaurant on top of good old Fizz Top Mountain. We can talk there. Just let me get that door for you. There. Let's keep the conversating between us, okay? Meet me in the Overboss quarters.
been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Ever since you guys took over, you've been working us around the clock. What do you expect us to do? We expect you to
Well,
show a
hello
little
there, young fella.
appreciation.
Welcome to Nuka World. I'm Mira, your friendly Nuka World informational robotic assistant. Is this your first visit to Nuka World?
Or we can
As a matter of fact, it is.
Well, that's terrific. We're so happy to welcome you to Nuka World. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error, system malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? 'Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
Yeah. I'll just leave you to it then.
Then start walking, you pathetic waste of flesh, before I lose my patience.
System restored. Oops. Sorry. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician.
Tell me more about this tampering incident.
Internal systems monitoring recorded an unauthorized shutdown and reboot. When functionality was restored, several behavioral parameters had been altered. My audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape recording per standard security procedures. Now don't you worry, even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity. As I was about to say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, any time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
Tell me about the different areas of the park.
With pleasure. Set a course for the stars in the galactic zone and see the amazing future of mankind's journey into space. Explore Starport Nuka and blast into adventure aboard the Nuka Galaxy roller coaster. Travel back in time to Dry Rock Gulch, where you can walk the dusty streets of a frontier town. See history come to life in our authentic reenactments of cowboys and gunslingers as they tame the Wild West. Witness the wonder of nature in Safari Adventure, home to an amazing collection of exotic animals from all over the world. Challenge the hedge maze and climb the towering treehouse, where you'll enjoy a commanding view of our magnificent menagerie. Be sure to visit Kitty Kingdom, a magical realm where fantasy meets fun for the whole family. Your younger types will love to go for a spin on the giant Ferris wheel, and be sure to take a tour of King Cola's castle. Finally, in celebration of its worldwide debut, we've revamped the World of Refreshment ride to feature a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. What else would you like to know?
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. Your system restored. Have a great day.
Excuse me.
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part. So let me get this straight. Some scabber makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow him? How does that work? He ain't even a raider.
All I know is Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk with Nisha. In private.
Gage? How the hell with that guy? What's he ever done around here?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I saw.
And disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress up.
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary around here, have you?
That last one died too fast. I thought we told you.
Pieces of my leg, you grab them.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge. Welcome home, boss.
Gage.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
If I'm really running the show now, let's get to work.
Now that right there is just the kind of attitude I was hoping for. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once here. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka world. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. Hell of a lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah? Man, I sure hope so. You know, I've heard of you and that institute of yours. Some pretty shady stuff you all are up to. Guess I already know you're willing to do whatever it takes to get what you want, though. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
have any advice for how I should go about it?
Come on, they're raiders. They ain't hard to figure out. Tell them you like how violent they are, or that you'll shower them in caps. Just don't oversell yourself.
Don't worry. Everybody likes me.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others. Watch yourself, boss, because we sure will be.
Come on, girl. You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
The new OB, huh? I reckon you're here to talk to Nisha. She's in charge.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk? Talk to Nisha.
Hey there.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
And what are you? His grandma?
If I was, I would have slit that little suck-up's throat a long time ago. Gage will never be one of us. He's a failure. He's lucky we're giving him a second chance. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
This world needs rules. Otherwise, we'll never recover.
Rules are dangerous because people start to trust them. They make you think you're safe, but once you turn your back, you're dead. Coulter thought some sort of rule or code made him untouchable. But he found out he was wrong. The hard way. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
You call that a gauntlet? More like a cakewalk.
Do cakewalks end in death? Because if Gage hadn't helped your ass, you'd be dead right now. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here, and never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
It depends on what you're looking for.
Someone who's not afraid to get blood on their hands and make some real changes around here. You see, the Disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
I once knew a man with an attitude like that. I let him live just long enough to regret it. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
Hey, Nisha.
Looking a little bored there, boss. I got just the thing to cure that.
Whatever I can do to help.
All right. I was just thinking about our dear friends in the pack. An old client has taken business elsewhere. It's something that can't go unpunished. Take this shock collar, sneak up, and snap it on when he isn't looking. Or beat him to a bloody pulp, my preference, then snap it on.
Who are we talking about here?
Just some annoying idiot. Should be easy for you.
My kind of work.
I figured you might be into that.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Killing beats stealing any day. Nothing beats that.
damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again. If you come across any hebologist crazies, just ignore them. Told those freaks to stick to their camp. Heard you put a pretty good beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke since she didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. And a lot worse for a cigarette. That last one died too fast. I'm losing my tongue.
Damn, they hit this thing pretty well.
You can head on in, Overboss. Sorry, Mags. All anyone's turned up so far is that he's got that Pip-Boy on his arm.
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or iced a vault dweller.
You can go.
Hey there.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
Bored? Kind of like this conversation, now that you mention it.
Hey, you don't get to talk to Mags that way.
It's all right, William. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Making money?
Exactly. Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal, though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Hey.
Over, boss. Got a task I think you might be a good fit for. Any chance you'd be up for some work?
Your wish is my command.
All right, then. A supply train of ours was hit. Forced to dig in to protect the goods. I'd have you go in to ensure their survival.
Sign me up.
Superb. Happy hunting.
Pack act like rabid animals. Ought to be dealt with the same way.
Caught one of the traders stealing food.
Because the pack only runs with wolves.
Turned him loose outside the gate. Welcome to the nest, boss.
Then I got
We
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Can you talk to Mags or something? You said we ain't allowed to kill any of them, so...
Tell me, did you have to wait in a long line to see me?
No. I walked right up here.
Exactly. Most can handle their own shit without bothering me about it. Do you need help finding your place here?
No. No! I can handle it.
There's plenty of collars in the kennels if you can't.
The pack lets it all hang out.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
I'll send you my resume and references.
The fuck's a resume? Whatever, don't matter. Name's Mason, the Pack's Alpha. This here's our side of town. You might be overboss, for now, but I'm the boss of the Pack, and it's gonna stay that way. Long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
Let's work together, Mason. I'm not interested in ruining your gig.
If that ain't a lie, then things might end up all right between us. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. But Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
You don't want to be overboss?
Me? Overboss? Nah.
Uh-huh. I have big plans for this place.
Maybe you're the real...
Uh-huh.
We thought Coulter was the real deal, too. Don't get me wrong. Coulter was dead, and things were good in the... But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
Things could be worse. Trust me. I've seen it.
No shit. We've all seen it worse. Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of caps we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy. Not even the disciples. And they're normally a chipper bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. But Gage put the brakes on that. Got us together and promised he'd find someone to deal with Coulter.
So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I only know what I've heard. Story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you in here, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe it lets him get things done without getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised he'd get someone to off Coulter. And you did just that. Might have been the whole point of the gauntlet all along.
You can trust me. I'll be a good leader.
No offense, but you just got here. We'll see what you can do. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the Pack? I hear you've been talking to the other gangs.
I intend to treat all the gangs equally.
Ain't no two things in this world that's truly equal, boss. Everything has its place. One gang is gonna end up on top, and one on the bottom. It's a simple law of nature. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order. If you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
How you doing?
Hey there. You bored? Looking for something to do?
I'm here to help.
Well, ain't that sweet of you? I want to cause a little ruckus for our so-called friends, the operators. They've made what they think is a powerful ally. Turns out their ally's actually working for us. Well, almost. Need you to prove me right. Take this shock collar, sneak up and slap it on when he ain't looking. Or beat him to a bloody pulp, then snap it on when he's down and out.
Sounds fun.
That's what I like to hear. The key to sitting on top is following the rules when you have to, and breaking them when you can get away with it. Do you know what it means to be Alpha? I do.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart to go asking about.
The overboss returns. Well, you're back in one piece. That's a good sign. Everything all peachy with our friendly neighborhood psychopaths? Sure hope you didn't promise them too much. I mean, going a little over the top is part of the game, but you don't want them holding it against you if you can't deliver.
So, what comes next, Gage?
Next, the fun stuff. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done. This place is huge. Divided up into sections. Parks, whatever the hell they called them back in the day. We need to take them all back. One at a time. Every section we secure gives us a little more breathing room and more resources. You stake a claim, plant a little flag for one of the gangs, and that settles it. It's theirs for good. Who gets what, that'll be your call. Whoever you hand it off to will appreciate it, but the others might get a little jealous. You know how it goes.
Forget the rest of the parks. We've got enough space here.
Oh, now come on, ain't you been listening? That's exactly the kind of shit we heard all the time from Coulter. Trust me, we need the space, and it'd be good to have a few less threats surrounding us, too. So that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. Settle in if you want. And then let's get to it. And hey, we're in this together, so I might as well go all in. You want me watching your back? You just say the word.
No thanks. I got this.
Suit yourself. Change your mind. I'll be around.
Sure, we can. Carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Who? Quincy wasn't exactly a tourist hotspot before the Gunners moved in.
What the?
I don't...
What? Huh?
be fun.
Hey!
You're nothing. Nothing.
I want this one's head! Ah!
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Where'd that little fucker go?
Who's there? What the hell is that?
This is bullshit. What the fuck was that?
Having fun? Huh?
Keep your eyes open. This asshole's using a stealth boy.
Time's up, asshole.
Lights out for you.
yet? Okay, cut
You're property of Mason in Nuka Town now. Get going.
Get some, motherfucker! Personal. Just you and me.
Shit! Lost him!
I got your back. Move it.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
You shoot people, mister? My dad says outside is shooting.
Well, hello.
Hi.
If you need a haircut, talk to John at the Super Salon.
Greetings, sir.
Diamond City Surplus!
Ah, yes, our newest arrival. I trust you're learning to fit in.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders, but I got a lot of options here.
Let's see what you have.
Everything hand-tooled.
Nothing to report, sir.
You. Well, I suppose we can do business.
Sure. Let's take a look.
A bit of everything.
しますか?
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
You get caught pilfering around here, you don't get thrown in the pen. You get unnecessary.
Huh?
Let's...
The latest hairstyles from the upper stands.
Don't let the stress
Hey,
of
Doc.
life kill
Radiation poisoning is a common ailment, but we can cure just about any.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
I suppose. Let's get you examined right away.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
What's feeling off today?
I'm pretty beat up.
Scrapes and bruises. And that's that. Anything else bothering?
Whatever. No other complaints.
All right.
What the?
What?
Who's there?
Hold the line. Right here.
Hey, hey! Need some cover over here!
Let's give up now.
I need some covering fire over here.
Don't be scared. This will be over real soon. Can't see!
Make this quick. Down! One of ours is... Where are you hiding? Shit, lot of blood.
Casualties.
I'm scared.